Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wa bihi nasta'in ala umuri dunya waddin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. First of all, I wanna say thanks to Allah who has given us so many blessings until we can meet in this video. Secondly, salawat dan salam to our Prophet Muhammad
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
who has guided us from the dark age into the light age. And in this video, I wanna make some presentation with the title Aerospace Technology. What we will learn in this presentation. First, what is that aerospace technology? The history of aerospace technology. The earliest airplane founder. The history of airplane from time to time, and the development in aerospace technology around the world in 2020. First, what is that aerospace technology? Aerospace is a term used to collectively refer to the atmosphere and outer space. Aerospace activity is very diverse with a multitude of commercial, industrial, and military applications. Aerospace engineering consists of aeronautics and astronautics. Aerospace organization research, design, manufacture, operate, or maintain aircraft and spacecraft. Next, the history of aerospace. The history of aerospace. Modern aerospace began with engineer George Cayley in 1799. Cayley proposed an aircraft with a fixed wing and a horizontal and vertical tail, defining characteristic of the modern airplane. Okay, the earliest airplane founder. This is the picture from the first airplane. First, the Wright brothers. Wright brothers, which consisted of two brothers, Phil Wright, 19 August 1871 until 30 January 1948, and Wilbur Wright, 16 April 1867 until 30 May 1912, are generally credited with designing the first effective airplane. And then Alberto Santos Dumont. Alberto Santos Dumont was a Brazilian aeronaut, sportsman, inventor, and one of the very few people to have contributed significantly to the early development of both lighter than air and heavier than aircraft. Next, Emma Lillian Todd. Emma Lillian Todd, originally from Washington, D.C., and later New York City, was a self-taught inventor who grew up with a love for mechanical devices. The New York Times issue of November 28, 1909 identified her as the first woman in the world to design airplanes, which she started in 1906 or earlier in 1910. Her uh, her listed design flew test piloted by Didier Mason. Victor Tetin. Victor Tetin. Victor Tetin was a French engineer who created an early airplane, the aeroplane in 1879. The craft was the first model airplane to take off using its own power after a run on the ground. Next, the history of airplane from time to time. First airplane. The first aircraft to successfully fly was a glider. This plane has no engine and is difficult to control. The glider glides from the high hills and hovers in the air until it reaches the ground. The glider was assembled by Sir George Neil. In 1890, Orville and Weaver were working in a bicycle shop. The Wright brothers were interested in aviation. They studied bicycle mechanics that could be applied to airplanes. They then made a modified glider. And in 1899, they assembled a kite with two large wings. In the end, they found a way to control the rotor of the plane. The Wright brothers made the tail of the plane and the fins on the wings to control the plane's direction and altitude. In 1903, the Wright brothers successfully flew a passenger plane. The plane was airborne at a height of 36 meters for 20 seconds. In the same year, the Wright brothers created their own 12 horsepower aircraft. The wing stretched 12 meters with made of wood covered with
Tiga.
the wing stretched 12 meters wide, made of wood covered with cotton cloth. The pilot of the plane lay under the wing. Then the Wright brothers succeeded in making an airplane that could fly more than an hour and a half in 1908. Aircraft development. The first airplane accident occurred on September 17, 1908. American military Lieutenant Thomas S. Selfridge tested the capabilities of the Wright brothers' aircraft for military purpose. He awarded the plane with Orville Wright. They were flying as high as 22 meters when the propeller suddenly broke. The plane crashed, killing Thomas and injuring Orville. However, the Redbirds did not give up. In 1909, they were awarded a military contract to build the first military aircraft. In 1912, Colbert-Rogers flew over the United States. It flies from Chesapeake Bay, New York to Long Beach, California over the course of 84 flights. Rogers crashed at least 70 times. He had to replace almost every part of the plane before it finally arrived at Long Beach. Throughout the journey, Thomas was in the air for 3 days, 10 hours, and 24 minutes. Furthermore, aircraft companies are increasingly perfecting aircraft. Today, planes can fly more than 300 passengers. Passengers can sit comfortably. Jet engines have replaced the propellers and can reach speed of 960 kilometers per hour. Okay, now the last title. Developments in aerospace technology around the world in 2020. First, Boeing 737 Max. In December 2020, Boeing 737 Max made a first public flight since grounding. The Boeing 737 Max flies in the first public demonstration since its grounding, carrying members of the media from Dallas, Texas to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Next, Chang'e 5. In December of 2020, Chang'e 5 lands on Moon. China's Chang'e 5 mission lands on the Moon at 10 past 11 a.m. AT, marking the third successful uncrewed moon landing by China since 2013. Falcon I-2 or Soyuz. In December 1, 2020, UIA's Falcon A2 satellite launched a Soyuz rocket and Aerospace Soyuz rocket launched from Guyana Space Center at 8:30 p.m. carrying a United Arab Emirates satellite dubbed Falcon A2. Airbus 5-blade 145. In November 30, 2020, Airbus 5-blade 145 received FAA type certification. Airbus new 5-blade 145 helicopter received FAA type certification, covering single pilot instrument flight rules or IFR, single engine operation, and night vision Google capability. Flying aircraft. In October October 27, 2020, flying aircar completes test flight in the aircar, a flying sports car developed by Klein Vision that can go from road vehicle to aircraft in just 3 minutes. Flies 500 feet in the air over Slovakia as part of a test flight. Okay, that's all for me. Thanks for your attention in this video. Goodbye, see you next time.